Hello and welcome back to a new video, this time about objectives. Now I want to make this quick video about a few tips and hints how to complete these objectives because boy, these are a handful. I mean, they're very hard. People are struggling up and down in divisions to complete them. I've already done them, almost all of them. As you can see here, I've only left the Foot Champions one because I already had done most of my games on Friday before the icon swaps objectives came out. And when they came out, I grinded the tokens here so I can go and get Guardiola because I saw a lot of people were thinking of getting Guardiola and Ferdinand. So I went ahead and got Guardiola to do like a mini review and see if he's actually worth getting with the 8 tokens. You can find that video on the channel. So I only have one win because I played a few games on Sunday. So I have 8 wins, so I need just one win I'll get this Friday. The rest I completed. Now for the rest, the Golden Rivals is pretty straightforward. Just use your team. If it's over 83, just make the bench full of golds because that's a prerequisite, and make sure you put the lowest rated golds on the bench, which are going to be 75 rated. If that's not enough, then you have to sub out some of the players in your main team, I guess, if it's that high. But this is very straightforward. Now for the rest of them, which are league specific, these are that you're going to need 7 first owned players. So what that means is you're going to put 7 first owned players in the starting squad that you have packed or done through objectives, got through objectives or got through SBCs or stuff like that, and use 4 of your main players from your main team in the squad. Try to get it to 100k, and then find 3 players that you're going to sub out right away, as you only need to have 7 players starting in your squad. So as soon as the game starts, just sub in 3 of your other players from your main team, and basically you're going to be left with the remaining 4 players, which are going to be first owned. Make sure and try to have them as good as possible, and try and win the game. Now, because pretty much everybody is doing the objectives now, there's nothing else to do. If it's too hard for you to do, I recommend doing these on the weekend or after the Foot Champions has started. That's when I did it. I did them on Saturday, I believe, and it was very easy to do because not a lot of good players are into rivals, especially on the weekend because they're trying to play the Foot Champions games. So that's the best time to do these objectives. Now for the single player, these are very easy. The Golden Battles, World Class, again with Golden players, the rating has to be 83, so basically you use the same team as you use for the Rivals. And the other ones, here with the starting 11, I use basically that I'm going to show later on. I use just an average team, whatever I have in the club. I didn't buy any players, and then I sub on 3 players at the beginning. I make sure they're good players or in positions that I'm lacking, because I had teams like the Chinese league. I think I had like I didn't have any center backs or right backs or left backs, so I put like right mids and I put center defensive mids as center backs. So I subbed in a better center back and I subbed in a better right back. So I kind of balance out the team like that and put a good striker in, try to get a goal or 2, and then just hold out the match. So that's about it there. And then the other ones, which is going to be the gold, which I think are the ones with the silvers that a lot of people are struggling with. Here you only basically need 2 players, one that has less than 80 pace, so you can get an assist, and the other one has to have more than 80 pace and you can do everything with that player. Now what you need from that player is to have more than 80 pace, and he has to have 4-star or 5-star skill moves in order to complete all of them. This was pretty much straightforward. I only used the 2 silver players that I'm going to show to complete these, and I started them in the team, and it took me, I want to say, about maybe 10 games. I had to quit a lot of games. That's another thing. If you're getting into a game, you think the opponent is too strong, you don't have a chance, it might be a good idea to quit early so you don't waste your time. If you feel that you're at a disadvantage, and just quit the game and just try and get another one that is equal to you that you feel that you can win. So I'm going to show you the teams that I used, or just to have an idea what you can do. Alright, so this is the MLS team that I'm going to use. These are all the players that I have in the club. So as you can see here, I'm using silvers, bronzes, whatever I have there. And then my subs are going to be probably Ter Stegen in goal, just in case. I'm going to put in Lenglet for this guy, maybe, and probably, yeah, maybe for this guy, or Mendy for the right back. And then up top, I'm going to sub in Lacazette for probably the silver guy, I don't know, one or the other. I'm going to play a few minutes and see how these players play. Now the selection is very important. So when you refresh and you get 4 teams, select the easiest ones that have, you know, a low rating and low chem, but the most important is to have a low rating. But press the Y or triangle on your controller to check for the team, because it might have a low rating, but that's going to be because of the bench and not the starting 11. And that team might have a very good starting 11, and the bench might be full of bronzes, so that's why the rating is very low. So make sure to press the Y or triangle on the controller and check for the team and see if it's an average team or a bad team full of bronzes and silvers. That's the team you want to select to complete these challenges. And if the rest of them, if there's only 1, 2 in that refresh and the rest of them are very high, just refresh and get a fresh batch of 4 teams and see which ones you can complete from there. So for the silver, I use this guy, which is Nyakate from, where is he? From the Saudi League. As you can see, he doesn't have skill moves, but he has the 4-star weak foot. He's very fast and has good shooting on him. I pair him with this guy, so I get the strong link here, so I can start them. But as soon as the game starts, I sub that left mid, I sub him in for this guy, Bifuma, which this is a guy that has a 4-star, and he's also very good. I can get him to work in at the beginning, so that's why I have to sub him in. As you can see, I also applied a chem style. Now, if you have any chem styles around that you can spare that are not worth that much, just apply that chem style. Or you can also apply trainings on them if you have, like shooting or passing or pace or whatever you need. And this is how I completed pretty much everything. And then for the other one that needed a player with less than 80, I just picked a random player that had 70 or something, a cam that had 4-star, and I got it in the first game, I think. You need to get an assist with him, so I played him at the cam position. I got an assist and I subbed him out and put another player in. So that's pretty much it for this video. I hope these tips help you in completing these objectives. Leave a like if you enjoyed this video, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.